Hi, Scrapbookers. This is Megan, and I am back with another SNL challenge. This week, Hannah and I are going to be using Flair from our stash. So for this layout, I have a layout that I'm going to scrap lift from Pinterest, and that was the one that I was kind of getting the idea from, but my layout goes very far from that one. So yeah. Anyway, so here I am just cutting the photos down. And these are 4 photos of my oldest son, Jonas. And I love these photos because this is something that Jonas and Brennan loved to do when they were younger. They would just dance to music. They would ask from the minute we woke up to turn on music, and they would just constantly listen to music all day long. And we had I think we had an Xbox is what we had our music on. We just used it as kind of like a media center, and we would put music and TV shows and stuff and like videos, movies for the kids to watch on it. And so we would just turn that on, and my husband had a little like a light show that would go on while they listened to music, and so they thought that was really cool. So I am going to be using a collection from My Mind's Eye, and I believe it's the Milo collection. So here I am going to start gluing down these photos to this paper that had a bunch of polka dots on it. And these photos are just of Jonas, and he would love to put his ear right up next to the speaker, and so I thought that was really cute. So here I have this Project Life card that came in this, it wasn't like in the collection. It wasn't a kit, it was a collection. And it says joy, love, laughter, and smiles. And I just thought that was really cute. So I'm going to use that as my title. I'm also going to use this Flair badge right there that says happy on it. And these ones I was not too fond of because they had it so that if you wanted to use it as a pin, and I just really didn't like that because of the way that it would stand up off of the page. So I'm trying to like take off the pin part, because these were like Flair badges, I guess is what you would call them. And so I finally got the pin part off, and now I'm going to use my hot glue gun to glue it down to the page so that it stays. Then I pulled off this other Flair badge that had some flowers on them, and I put it up there by the card. Then I pulled out this blue paper with polka dots on it, and I don't often start out with the photos and, layering. Usually I pick the background first. So I did it kind of backwards this time. But finally, I just pulled out a off-white piece of paper, and I believe that's from Stampin' Up. I'm not sure what the color is called. And I think I'm off trying to figure out how to open up yeah, there I am using slate gray close to my heart ink. And I am going to use this little sponge dauber thing that I got. I think I got those from Close to My Heart. But I'm just going to do the inking on all of these papers. I wanted to save part of that blue paper, so I just cut it off. And I'm just going to glue it right there. And then I had to take the Flair badges off because I needed to glue down the photo. Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I was just making sure it was glued down. So here I'm just going to put the glue on the background paper. And then I'm hot gluing down the badge to make sure they stay. Then I'm going to shut my ink pad and put that away. And now I'm thinking I'm going to use some of these enamel dots that were in the collection. I bought this collection last summer. I think it was last summer. And I bought them from an online discount site that's called Scrapbook Steals. So here I am looking through some of the chipboard pieces that came in this collection. And I pulled out this little berry branch thing. I'm not really sure what it is. And I'm going to stick it right there to the left of that happy badge, the Flair badge. Then I'm also going to pull off this frame. And I thought I could cut it apart and put it in different places on the layout. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a part up there with that star. Then I'm also going to cut this one down just a little bit because it was hanging over the photo. And so I put part of it there, and then the little teeny tiny piece I'm going to put at the top. And this collection is called Izzy. I just looked. So it's the Izzy collection from My Mind's Eye. So here I pulled out a little chipboard piece. I think it's a button or something, and so I'm trying to pull out the middle part of it, and I'm thinking I'm going to put it up there in the right hand corner, but it doesn't actually stay there. I don't like the way that it looks. I pulled off this little bow tie piece from the chipboard, and then I'm also going to use some buttons and some blue and red enamel dots. So this is where I put the buttons down and the enamel dots. And then I pulled out a doily, and I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to put part of it there next to the journaling card or title card, whatever you want to call that. And then I'm going to cut a little bit more off of it down the middle, and I'm going to put the rest of it on that bottom side next to the photos. And here I place another button. Then I'm going to pull out a pen and do some journaling. Oh, and I forgot to ink the edges of the off-white background paper, so I'm going to do that now. And then here I'm going to do the journaling, and I actually don't journal about what's going on in the photos, which I think is really interesting because that's normally what I do, but what I wrote was, I really love how happy-go-lucky Jonas is. He rarely throws fits and just loves life. I'm so glad he's our son. And then I'm going to put January 24th as the date. And I'm going to use my Studio Calico. No, wait, that's the Stampin' Up. So I'm going to use the Stampin' Up rotary stamp, and I'm just going to put it down there to the right of the photos. And I believe that's pretty much all I do with this layout. I had fun using those Flair badges. They were really cute, and just, yeah, I love Flair badges. That's one of the things I've been collecting a lot of lately. And so I hope that I can use more. I just bought some from Close to My Heart, and they're just really, really cute. So they add a little bit more dimension to your page. So go ahead and check out Hannah's channel. I'll put a link down below so that you can go see her video. And I hope that you have a great scrappy weekend. Bye, guys.